Hey everybody, how you doing? It's lunchtime, so you know what that means. Another great episode of Lunchtime Talk with Steve. Today I have the star of the movie Mighty Oak on here with us, Tommy Ragen, and he, this is a young guy. Yeah, right? I don't want to call him a kid because he's not a kid. He's a young adult. This guy is like, when you talk to him or when you hear him, you're going to see what I'm talking about. But we have him on here right now. He has so much stuff that's going to be going on. He has his music, his acting. This guy is doing more at his age than most adults have already done. Okay, so we're going to be right back in a few minutes to talk to Tommy and even to hear some of his music. All right, guys, be right back with you. Alrighty, so we are back. We're gonna talk to Tommy in just a second. Let me just pay a couple of bills here.
Baby, won't you take me there? I want some real good food to eat. I want shucking and jiving, shucking and jiving. I want shucking and jiving. Shucking and jiving. I want shucking and jiving.
Well, I know I got what you want. I know you like that diamond shrimp. My southern fish and them geechee grits. My granddaddy make you have a fit. I try to give you all of my best. I do it straight from the heart. Cook it straight from the soul. Come on now. Straight from the soul. Straight from the soul.
Ooh, that's what it is, what it is. That's where it's at, that's what it is. Come on down and shuck it and jive it. Cajun food with an old school groove. Our designers to get your taste palette back in line, baby. Follow us and we shuck it.
So we're back, and we have with us, like I said, we have Tommy Ragen on here with us. Hey, Tommy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing awesomely awesome as always. So,
Yeah, wait, sorry, let me say something. That intro, dude, you got to meet all those people. That's pretty cool. Like a lot of those people, like especially Snoop Dogg. I listen to his music all the time.
yeah, I met Snoop Dogg a couple years ago. Yeah, so many, and there's so many more that I've met that I need to upgrade my intro. But yeah, it's great, and now I'm going to be able to put Tommy Ragen on my intro. People are going to be like, "You met him? Yeah, I met him. Yeah, come on."
Yeah, well, like Snoop Dogg music, like I do. Whenever I want to get like pumped up, I always listen to his music. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it gives you a really good feeling.
It does, yeah. But I was actually listening to one of your songs earlier this morning too, and I'm telling you, you're really good. I mean, I was listening to the one Heart Emoji, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to play a little bit of it here now. I don't want to, let me go ahead and bring that in there. Hold up just a moment, okay?
Okay.
You send me that, but you don't know me. Heart emoji, heart emoji. It's just another day that
I think
my homework, I can get my mind off you. You say that you love me, girl, I don't see no proof. You're saying that you love me, but you ain't telling the truth. You remind me that
I think
you play like a
I
flute. Now
think
you're you and you're sending me heart eyes.
That is awesome. I'm telling you, I'm like, wow. Okay, so tell me how you came up with that one. What made you come up with that song?
so. Okay, there's like feedback with it, so it's like like it was like choppy because I think there's like some feedback. But if you guys after this, what after you're done watching this, if you guys want to go check that actually the song out, you can. But that song, I guess I came up with it like I don't know. It was more of a story because at that time I had never like I don't know. I just a lot of my old songs like recently I've done a lot of more like real life experience songs. Like I feel like my life has been like a lot more like I've been doing things that I can actually write about. And before I just like kind of made up stories and like I guess like that song Heart Emoji was basically like about me just seeing my friends just like pretty much just like I don't know, dating people for no reason and also just like he would like be like so committed and like he would be like so committed even though like he'd never even met the person. And that's like basically what it's about. Am I alone here? Oh,
So you're
okay.
dating people. I mean, how old are your friends? How old are you?
Uh, I'm 12. Um, and I definitely like feel like that's like something like at my age I've like witnessed so many times of like kids just getting their heart broken for no reason. They're 12, you know what I mean? And that's just basically what it's about, like I guess.
And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. You have done so much in your 12 years that it makes me feel like I'm a loser. Like what was I doing with my life? because
Well, I mean, I've had so much support. Like I mean, like my parents are so supportive of me and like they've never tried to bring me down. And like I like my parent like I try to only surround myself with like really good people who are like kind and nice. And I feel like that's what has helped me be able to be in Mighty Oak and stuff because like I definitely I definitely wouldn't have got here without all of the support. Just like anyone who's in a movie, like everyone like needs support to get where they're at, and it's not like I'm not. I mean, obviously, like I feel like a lot of kids my age don't really get the opportunities that I have, and I've just took advantage of them and tried to like get as far as I possibly can with them. And I think that's what's made me be able to like be in Mighty Oak.
So tell me about the movie The Mighty Oak. So in the movie, you play the actually one of the lead characters because you are a reincarnation pretty much of the band's lead singer who passed away, right?
Yeah,
So
so
go
like
ahead.
I guess I'm like I'm not technically the reincarnation, but like it's kind of up to you to interpret. And like I mean I because it's for like anyone, because some people believe in reincarnation, some don't, but it's kind of up for you. It's not like set in stone that he's a reincarnation. But
Mhm.
like, and you asked me like what the movie's about.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So like it's about this band called Army of Love that was in like a car accident and the lead singer like had their manager was the lead singer's sister and they were in a car accident and the lead singer died and Gina, which is the manager, the lead singer's sister, kind of goes through a lot of trauma, and 10 years later they meet this kid, which is Oak, which is me. And like all of the band kind of reunites and it's like is he like the reincarnation? And then there's like a bunch of other stuff that happens, but I guess that's like the basic storyline without any of like the good parts, like the juicy parts.
All right. So is this the first movie you were in, or were you in others before?
No, this is the first movie I'm in. I was in this tour, like this Broadway tour, but this is like the first actual like film I've done, and it was a incredible experience. It's so much different from like musical theater.
So when you got the call that you're going to be in this movie, I mean, how did you feel? I mean, I know you were jumping for joy.
Yeah, no, I was so excited. Like, I mean, I've been a part of this movie actually for like for a really long time because I actually wrote all the music in the movie, and so I've kind of like I felt like in a way like I was always connected to this movie, and just getting the part. I mean, like after having like my music be in the movie, like getting the part, it felt like it was just like I couldn't believe it. Like especially when the movie comes out, like I just try not to think about it because like I can't really comprehend the fact that I was able, the opportunities that I've had that I was able to do this.
So, and what's it like working with Raven Simone? Um,
Yeah, Raven's awesome. I'm not that generation. Like I'm not in that generation of watching her shows. Like my older sister is. I don't know if, but um, yeah, my sister was freaking out, and then I definitely it was crazy. Like I checked her out before she came. Like I checked her Instagram, and she's just so humble. Like everyone on that set was so down to earth, even though they were like super famous and stuff. Like
Mhm.
I mean, I I didn't even know like Carlos Penavega, like my favorite artist of all time, like watched Big Time Rush. I'm like, wait, what? Because Carlos Penavega was in this show, Big Time Rush, and then he told me to like I should watch it, and it's a pretty funny show, like it's awesome, and but like I didn't even realize like they just act like they're so like they just act so humble and down to earth, and that really like that inspired me, I guess.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like I was watching the trailer of the movie, and actually, I need to get a chance to watch the movie too because it's just been so crazy. But um,
Yeah, I feel that.
you guys all gel together so well. It's like you guys knew each other for years the way that you were in the movie or in just watching the trailers and everything. And I'm like, wow, and that's why I was asking if this was your first one because you did so well. It's like this kid is a natural. you know I mean, I remember Raven Simone from the Cosby Show and from That's So Raven and from other things, and the way that you are in front of the camera, you remind me of her because it's like you just go on and it's like the camera's not there. It's just like you make me believe that this is you, that this is your life. Like I don't know, it's almost like I don't know how to describe it, but you're great. You're a natural in front of it.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been I mean, like another thing is that like I practice like hours, I practice like hours every day. Like, well, not maybe not every day, but like I practice a lot
Hmm.
before I film the movie. Like when I found out I got the part, I was just like practicing all the time because like I mean I wouldn't like I don't want this opportunity like to go to waste, or like not even to go to waste. I just like want to do the best that I can because the fact that I got in this movie and that I got a lead role, that's like I to me like I feel so lucky to be able to do that. I just wanted to like memorize every line I had before I got on set just to make sure that I'm gonna feel proud of myself and I'm gonna do well. And I feel like I did a pretty good job of that.
Yeah, you did. And does your parents help you run your lines, or who helps you with your lines?
Yeah, I mean, my sisters helped me. Like, I mean, I took like the movie people like had me like wanting me to take some lessons and stuff, just because like I mean I feel like I just my whole family was super supportive of it, and the movie got me like acting lessons, and pretty much just that's it. I mean, it was pretty simple, but I just practice.
And okay, so now I know, like back in the like now this with the COVID, you don't get to go to school or anything like that. But so you're not gonna go to class and everyone's going to be like, oh, that's Tommy, he's on that movie. But do you get that when you go to the mall or when you go out, or do you ever get that kind of publicity? But then again, you're in Los Angeles where everybody's a star, pretty much.
I'm actually in San Diego, which is like right next to Los Angeles, and I the movie just came out. Like, I mean, not like just, but like probably like a month ago or something. I don't know exactly. So I mean, not really that much yet, or it might have been like 2 or 3 months. I'm not sure, but not really that much yet. You know, it's just starting to like. It hasn't been out for that long, but I mean, I've a few times, not like that many times though. And then like when I go to school, like I think I'm gonna be homeschooled, but like what scared me is because like even before the movie came out, they just like everyone just looked me up, and then they treated me like I like not they didn't treat me the best. They treated me like I was a movie star, which I'm not. I want to be from my friends. I want to be treated like I'm just a friend, and I don't want to be from my friends and at school. So that's why I think I'm gonna be homeschooled, but that's not why I'm being homeschooled. I just like it better. Like I just feel I don't know. I just feel like I can learn better being homeschooled.
So you're not gonna miss your friends and hanging out and all the good stuff that you would normally get when you go to school. Being treated like a
Yeah.
star.
Well, no, I hang out with friends outside of school. Like like this summer especially. Like I feel like all of my friends are in this one school, and I just hang out with them. But I feel like I get the best of both worlds because I don't have to deal with all the school drama, but I also get to hang out with the kids. And like sometimes to be honest, it's better to only hang out with them like a few times a week or like once a week instead of having to spend 7 hours a day, because then you get super close, and then like you probably start like having arguments and stuff, and that's just I feel like either way I'm still really happy. I'm still really grateful.
So what do you have coming up? You have another project coming up, correct? You have another song that's about to come out?
Yeah, so I have another song that's going to be on my next album, which I'm probably going to be releasing, like, I'm guessing in like a few months, and it's called Ice Cream. It's a music video, and, it's called Ice Cream. It's a music video, and this really nice girl, Saleha West, is in it. She's like a runway model, and it was really fun shooting it. So if you guys want to get notified when that comes out, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Tommy Ragen. And then Ragen is spelled Ragen because I know some people don't know how to spell.
All right, and we had a comment here. Well, yeah, San Diego. I said Los Angeles. They said San Diego is 2 hours away, a 2 hour drive. And homeschool or doing distant learning in the school district in San Diego, because some schools like here, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, I'm in Broward County, and they're not doing back to school at all. It's going to be strictly online for the school year. So that's that's a little bit different. But yeah. So how have life changed for you during this whole COVID-19 or Corona, whatever you want to call it? How has your life changed?
Yeah, so my life has changed. It hasn't changed that much, to be honest. Like, it's definitely a few things, but I feel like now all it is just like seeing our president just say more things, and just all these people just because I personally I just think some of these people just have to respect COVID-19, and just like I guess I don't want to just like I don't know, I don't want to like put out my politic thoughts, but like I think that just everyone needs to calm down and just respect COVID-19, and also so I just don't understand how people can't support like the Black Lives Matter cause. Like why would people like say it's just like I'm trying to teach some of the kids that I know. They're not like my friends, but some of the kids that I know everyone needs to just like respect it and like teach themselves, because people like Trump, they just like really need to just calm down. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be like going all political here, but just like during this time, that's really I've just been like sad. That's really the only thing that's changed. COVID-19 hasn't changed that much for me, but that has just been really kind of ticking me off. And
you able to go out and play with like go to the park with your friends? Go. Do you do like skateboarding or anything like that, or because do you are you able to do those things that you were able to do before?
Yeah, I can do those things. I can still. I mean, I still I do it with more precaution now, but like I usually just like have my friends come over to my house. Like I have like I only really have a few friends. Like I'll have like 2 or 3 friends that we're all social distancing, and we just go hang out with each other because it's really fun. But like we're all staying safe and just not like going out without masks. We're being safe.
No, I have a comment on here to a question actually saying is the guitar your primary instrument?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've been playing it since I was like 6. Like since I just turned 6, I think like it was for my birthday or something. And that's pretty much that's my definitely my prime instrument.
Now, I was watching another video of yours, and you were actually creating a beat. Is that do you create the beats for your songs, or do you have other people create those?
I do create the beats, and I mean, even now, like I'm pretty much, like my new album is pretty much like it's very like because I usually collaborated on the beats, but some of them I made by myself,
Mhm.
and pretty much like most of the beats on the next album that I'm gonna be releasing um is gonna be like my own beats, like my own every. I mean, even though like I made all of the beats, I just collaborated on them, but like more and more, like I'm getting like I feel like I'm like I feel like I'm getting more independent, like every album.
That's good because just like you were saying, like with Snoop, how you get pumped when you listen to Snoop. If you go back and listen to his earlier music and then you start listening, he grew throughout the years in his music. So that definitely is going to happen. You're going to see, and the one that I was listening to that I was just playing, Heart Emoji. That one was good. I like that song. So definitely, you're off to a really good start, and it's only going to grow more and more and more as time go by. But that one was really good. I can't wait to hear the next one that's coming up. So and you write yours as well. This person was just asking. Alfredo was just saying, how often do you practice the guitar versus songwriting?
Yeah. So I mean I don't really like. I mean I don't really consider it practicing. I mean I guess but it's not like it's not like practice. It's more just like writing like this. I'm on vacation right now, and
Mhm.
like I'm visiting my grandparents, like not vacation, but I'm visiting my grandparents, and like I wrote probably like 10 songs. I just like felt really inspired right now, and um, yeah, no, it's crazy, and I felt really inspired, and like I don't really consider it practicing because my parents like trust me, but if I'm not practicing, then they'll be like, you have to play more. But for the most part, I've kind of, I guess, proved to them that I can motivate myself on my own.
I don't understand. This kid writes music, plays the guitar, act, sing. Where did I go wrong? I'm like,
No, bro, you met Snoop Dogg. That's all. That's all you need. That would be my biggest life accomplishment.
oh, trust me, you're gonna meet a lot of people. I mean, you already worked with Raven Simone, with the Pen and Vegas and different one. Cause you worked with both of them. You worked with actually I have most of your cast coming up soon. Um, so we're gonna talk to all of them about different things too. But wow, I mean, trust me, you are gonna meet a lot of people. You are gonna grow so much in this business, whether it's going to be the music, the acting. You're gonna be up there. I can see you as one of those that when you're accepting your awards, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I had that guy on my show, yeah. And people are gonna be like, yeah, right, sure, Tommy Reagan.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be awesome. So, Alfredo was saying, talk about your experience creating the movie, Mighty Oak.
Yeah, so I mean I didn't create it, but like I wrote the music for it, and I didn't like write for it, but took my music from my first. They didn't take it. Sorry, let me reword this. They wanted to use my music for the movie, and a lot of the songs, or all of the songs that the band plays, and then I play with the band, are my original music, and that's pretty much my experience. Is just like, I don't know. It's been a long journey, and the fact that we even got to the stage where we're even filming it. Sometimes like the ideas don't even get to the filming stage. Actually, most of the time that's what happens. And then after that, the fact that we get, the Paramount picks it up, and that like it's on now on like Amazon Prime and Apple TV. Like Mighty Oak, like I don't know, it's been a really great journey. Really great.
I can imagine. So you actually have a flight that you're going to rush off to catch in a few minutes. Where are you heading to, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm heading back to San Diego.
Oh, okay, cool. I tell you, see, this is what I'm talking about. Lifestyles of the rich and famous, just jet set all over the place,
No, this is just a grandparents' vacation, okay? No, we're not flying first class, but actually, if I have another movie that might be coming up. I don't know yet, but if I do get it, I get to fly first class there. Like they're gonna pay for my first class, like the movie, and that would be pretty sick.
First class is great. Trust me. I mean, first class is awesome. Once you fly first class, it's like, wow, how can I go back to sitting and coach again? Especially when you get when you get there, and they come around with the tray of the snacks, and then it's like you're thinking you're only gonna get one pack of cookies, and they're like, no, take whatever you want, and it's like, really? Yeah, and then you get like the whole soda, you get the warm rag for your hands, a warm rag for your face, and everything. It's like, but the people back there don't get that. But it's a difference in price as well. So
Yeah.
So what other kind of? Huh? Oh, it's time for you to run.
My little brother. Okay,
He's run already. But so what other kind of what do you like to do in your spare time? I mean, like if you have spare time, with all the writing the music, the playing music, the studying for your lines, all kind of stuff. What do you do in the couple minutes that you have free every day?
Yeah, no, it used to be like that. I definitely like kind of like I think I have better time management now, and I don't I mean, I'm not like practicing as much as people think. Like I practice guitar probably like 2 hours a day, 3 hours, but it's not. It doesn't feel like it's not like I'm sitting down and practicing my scales. Like it's not. It's not like that. I'm just like I'm playing, I'm working on stuff, but it's not like it doesn't. It's not forced. And when it's forced, that's when I don't practice at all. When it feels forced. And then I mean, what I do in my free time, I play video games. I hang out with my friends. I do like pretty much just like normal kid stuff, because I feel like that's more than anything in my childhood. What I want to do is be a kid, because my childhood, I only have I have the rest of my life to be an adult, and I want to still do cool things in my childhood. But like this is like such a cool time, and I felt like even like me, I guess I technically like I'm mature, but like you can probably, I'm not like that mature when you're talking to me, because like I've kind of I really like want myself to be a kid. So like I don't like try to, I want to be able to hang out with kids. So even though like people say I'm more emotionally mature, like I feel like kids who say they're more mature, like you just need to like take a step back and just surround yourself with cool kids. But like you don't have to be like super like dull and like act like an adult, because you should be acting like a kid right now. This is your time to be a kid, no matter how much you want to be an adult, because when you're an adult you're gonna want to be a kid. So
Well, you're an adult, you sit back and you say, oh my God, can I go back to being a kid again? Can I go back to where I don't have to pay bills? I don't have to worry about work.
Go catch a plane.
Oh, you got to run.
You gotta tell them, you gotta go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Right,
sorry, I have to
catch a flight. But Tommy, thank you very much for being on the show. I really appreciate it. Okay.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for having me. That was fun.
All right. And you stay safe out there. Okay. Make sure you're wearing your mask.
I am, yeah. Okay.
All right, and then we get you back on when you have
Yeah.
your next movie.
Okay.
All
Bye. Thank you.
right, bye. Yep. So I'm telling you, this kid makes me feel like I don't know what I mean. He writes music, he plays music, he sings. Oh gosh, what doesn't he do? You know. So definitely check out the movie Mighty Oak. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, check it out. Google it. As a matter of fact, the link is right in here. As a matter of fact, Alfredo went ahead and posted the link to Mighty Oak, so you guys can go out and check it out. And again, if you Google it, you'll see it's on most of the platforms, like Tommy was talking about. But there are a lot of people out there doing so much stuff, and I really want to get you guys on the show. If you guys are doing whatever, acting, singing, whatever you're doing, you have a business, you wrote a book, anything, just go to lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com and check out the click on the link to book an interview and definitely come on the show. We definitely want to have as many people on here if you still have anything at all. Let's see, someone posted a link. Can you still do all these things? Okay. You can still do all these things. It's because we have to do adulting tasks to survive. Okay, and that's true. That's true, Alfredo. You can still have fun. You can still do all the things you want to do. But if any of you want to book a time to be on the show, talk about whatever it is that you're doing, go ahead and do it. And of course, like right now, because of the COVID-19, and even before COVID-19, we actually just do everything straightforward online, so we can do it. We can interview no matter where you are. We have different people coming up. As a matter of fact, over the next month, I have people from all over the world: Ghana, Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad. I have a person from Canada. We have so many different people coming up from all over the world and all over the United States. So definitely we can make whatever happen. We can make it happen. Whatever you're doing, we can make it happen. Now, and you know what? Over the weekend, I actually went over to Naples, Florida, and I went to a place named Mixin' Sense. I told them I was going to mention them on the show too, because it was so crazy. I walked into this place named Mixin' Sense. I'm like, Mixin' Sense. We did a tour, and the tour. I'm trying to bring up the things on the other side, the website, so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. But anyhow, the tour that we did of the city of Naples, it took us all around on a trolley, which was really great. If you guys do the trolley tour in Naples, make sure you ask for Leslie as your driver. She's awesome. All right. But the tour stopped in front of the this mall, the strip mall, and the place was called Mixin' Sense. They have like over 200 different scents of oil that you can mix them however you want. So then I created one, which was it was gardenia, baby powder, and vanilla. And the scent together, I mean, it was great. It was like, so we called it the Steve. So next time you guys are in Naples, Florida, you go over there, you ask for Tracy. She's the mixologist over there. All right. And tell Tracy you want the Steve. She'll know exactly which one you're talking about because she writes down the formula that she does for all of them. And this way you can get that, put it in your warmer, and boom, your whole house is going to smell like the Steve. And you got to say it like that. I got to drop that Barry White voice in there. The Steve. So we're going to talk about about a couple more things when we come back. Let's see. Actually, I just got a message here from Alfredo asking, do you interview regular folks like myself? Yes, Alfredo, we interview everybody. We interview regular folks. Everybody's a regular folk, by the way. But yeah, we interview regular folks. So if you want to book the time to come on the show, we could chat about whatever it is you want to chat about, because that's the whole thing about lunchtime talk. We just like to get out there. We like to talk to people. We like to see what's going on in their lives, what they're doing, and how they're impacting. And believe it or not, and a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't really impact anyone, or I don't impact society, or whatever." Yes, you do. Everyone has an impact on society. You may not have the huge impact like, the Dalai Lama or Mother Teresa or any one of those people, but trust me, you impact the people in your community. So yes, we do talk to regular folk, and we want to know what you're doing in your community. We want to know what you're doing in your family, how COVID-19 has changed you, the things that you're doing. Like, I was speaking to another friend of mine this morning, and we were talking about how we had so much time to think and to get to know ourselves just by being cooped up in the house during the COVID-19 pandemic. So these are things that I want to know from people too. How has your life changed? What have you done? Do you feel that your relationship changed for the better or the worse? Because some people, it brought them closer together in their relationship, whereas other people, it made them realize, I'm with the wrong person, and boom, they're out. So talk to me. I want to know how it changed. As a matter of fact, why don't you guys drop your comment in right now and let me know how your life changed during the pandemic. Let's go ahead and run a commercial, and we'll be back in just a second, and then you can tell me how your life changed. All right? Let me tell you about CCTV RX. With over 30 years in the security industry here in South Florida, they have proven themselves to be the first choice when it comes to security professionals. So whether you're trying to secure your home or your business, there's no other choice. Give them a call today for a free estimate. 754-213-2820.
Son las 12 de la madrugada, mirándome en el espejo.
You heard of me? What have you heard?
I heard you're the devil.
I might be.
Come on, fool.
Good, eh?
Every gang in LA has to pay their taxes.
What's up, Holmes? Wake up.
If you're stack short, go rob a bank. Rob your own mother. There's no excuses. Do not test that.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Guys look like a couple of monsters.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, but I'm at peace with that.
Son las 12 de la madrugada, mirándome en el espejo.
What's up, Johnny Cash? How about that time you gave me like 3 different STDs?
Are you kidding? Just kidding. Just kidding. You got your wife, you got your kids, you got your castle.
Daddy!
I'm supposed to terrorize the herd. That's my function.
God allows me to walk through the darkness and come back into the light.
What did you see in me?
I heard that you were this big bad gangster.
You're taxing 43 different street gangs. That's thousands of dudes in the most violent subculture in Los Angeles.
The count's short.
Who are you? I'm the future, and you the past.
Got your kids. You want to buy them back?
You don't think he wants to spill blood? He wants to cut your heart up.
Can't run for what's left.
I got a 380 on each ankle, 38 on my right, 25 on my left, chopper in the trunk, Glock in my belt. I'm on it.
Took my kids, man.
I'll ride with you till the wheels fall off.
You're bad. You ain't that bad, all right?
Esperando los kilos por American Airlines. No cumplía 10 años y empiezan a chotear. Estoy hablando corriendo mi celda Real G por la
Open your mouth.
He'll splatter your brains out. I don't want that.
I do. I want that.
All right, and guys, tomorrow you guys are gonna want to tune in, because we have Whoop, making sure I got the mic right. Here we go. Yeah, tomorrow we have Ben Milliken, who is the one of the stars of the same movie Mighty Oak. And Ben actually was on so many different things. He was on that movie Blue Crush 2. You probably remember him from that, and also Amazon's hit show Bosch. There's so many different things that he was on. So we're gonna have him on tomorrow, right here at lunchtime on Lunchtime Talk with Steve. All right, so we're gonna talk to him about the project that he has, actually about the movie that he was in, and then we're going to talk about other projects he has coming up. So Alfredo was saying that COVID-19 changed his workplace a lot. Masks are required. And that's true. I mean, now it's like you have to wear a mask going everywhere. And what's so crazy is it's like now as I'm going into a place and I'm putting on a mask, I almost feel like that Snickers commercial where everyone's wearing these ski masks and everything, and then the lady goes, Pete Zacharine, is that you? And I'm like, I'm looking around for this old lady to say, Steve Barrow, is that you? You know, kind of thing. It's so crazy to see everybody wearing a mask now. It used to be before that if you walk into a store and you were wearing a mask, you were, people would look at you like, what, is this guy coming to rob us or what? Now you walk in and you're not wearing a mask and they stop you and they're like, whoa, hold on, go put on your mask. So yeah, society's changing a lot. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been on a flight since the COVID, the whole pandemic started. So I don't know how it is with the airport and how it is with the airlines. But I can imagine it's it changed a lot. It seems like almost every generation we change and we have more stringent rules. Let's see. Alfredo said, when I was downsized in October 2018, I started a new career path with Amazon operations and logistics, delivering packages. So we thank you, definitely we do, because you are one of the ones on the front line, and you are one of the ones that a lot of people don't realize the things that you do and the things that you go through, because we still order our packages and we still get them on time. As a matter of fact, I just ordered something yesterday and it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow. I ordered it last night, so that's why it's going to take 2 days. But if not, it would have been here today if I had ordered it earlier. But yes, we definitely thank you. We see, the mailman out there. We see the people out there that are still continuing as normal, and we don't realize the impact that they have in our everyday lives. And I think we really need to stop and thank them every once in a while, just to let them know that we do appreciate what they do. We appreciate the guys at the supermarket. We appreciate like I said, the mailmen, the police officers, the paramedics, the nurses, the people at the assisted living facilities, you name it. We appreciate the things that you guys are doing, even though people may not say it all the time. We do. And if you want to know how much you appreciate it, let that package not get there on time and see. Then people are going to start to realize the impact that we have, that you guys have. He said, when a lot of friends I know lost their jobs, I was considered an essential worker and work throughout the pandemic lockdown. And that's, because you guys are essential workers. We never thought about it before. And as a matter of fact, I think that's like one of the new words that popped up, one of the new buzzwords, essential worker. Because before that, we didn't hear that. We didn't know what essential workers were. We thought the essential workers were just like, again, nurses, doctors, and police officers, the ones that you see on the front line every day. But we didn't realize how much you guys meant to the economy to keep things moving. There's a reason why Amazon is one of the most successful companies in the world. It's not because of Jeff Bezos. Anybody could be the CEO. At that point, the team is running the show. It's the team that makes the difference, which will be you and your coworkers. You guys are the team. You guys are the ones that make the difference. You're the ones we see every day. You're the face of Amazon to me. To the president and the others, yes, Jeff may be the face of Amazon, but will I ever get a chance to meet him? No. But I meet the Amazon person that knocks on my door. So that's a big difference. So again, when you guys see them, just let them know that they're appreciated. All right. And again, if you guys go out to Naples, Florida, and you meet Tracy over at the Mixin Sense, let her know that Steve sent you. Tell her that Steve said, Steve said that you have my permission to order the Steve, and you got to say the Steve, and yeah, because it was a great experience. I really enjoyed it. She took her time. She put these little strips of paper and all the different oils so that you can smell them. You can see what they smell like, and then she put the strips of paper together so that you can see what all the different scents smell like together. So now you just yeah, that one, and or you could choose the different ones, put them all to like not that but this and not that but this, and then put them together and see how they smell. And then when you're done, she can make either shaving cream, aftershave lotion, regular lotion, any kind of thing that you want to do with those different oils. And it wasn't expensive at all, so you can also look her up too. Let me see, what's the website? It's mixinsense.com. I'm going to actually share that. Let me put that up on the screen. Hold on just a second. There it is right there. Mixin Sense. It's a Mixin Bar and Boutique. All right. And they have, they do soaps, they do lotions, they do anything. You could put whatever oils you want, and you can have her make it into whatever you want it to be. I mean, it's crazy. It was like, when I saw it, I'm like, wow, we need something like this in Fort Lauderdale. But so yeah, it's really good. So again, if you're in Naples, go out there, talk to Tracy, the mixologist, and make it happen. All right. All right, guys. So let's see, what else do we have coming up? Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, I spoke with Muhammad Ali's ex-wife, and she's going to be on the show coming up on the 26th. We also have one of the vice presidents from Warner Brothers that's going to be coming up soon. We have, you just saw Cheyenne Hernandez from the movie The Tax Collector that's going to be coming up. We have the rest of the cast from The Mighty Oak that's going to be coming up. So many different people that we have coming up on the show. It's the next couple of weeks. I mean, it's like, it's boom, 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 one after the other with just big names, and like I was just saying just a moment ago too, everyone has a story. So we have, we're going to try to see what we can do about getting Alfredo out here, because I want to talk to him. I want to know how his life changed. I want to see I want to hear some of the things that he sees as he's driving around, delivering Amazon packages or, different things. I want to know what he's seeing. I want to hear some of the stories, because I'm pretty sure when he pulls up at the front door and he delivers a package, there are a lot of people that are just happy to see him, just happy to get that package. To us, it might just be a package, but to them, what's on the inside of that package may be priceless. So I want to hear about some of those stories, some of those feel-good stories that we don't see on the news. All right. I want Lunchtime Talk with Steve to be that show that has those feel good stories. All right. But anyhow, so it's almost 1:00, almost time for us to head back to work. And those of you, and which is something that I got to remember too. I always say noon. I always say, but now I have to change it to noon Eastern time, because then we have people in California that are looking for us, and we're actually on at 9:00 their time, which would be like 10:00 Central Time, and no 10. That would, because they're in Pacific Time, so it'll be 10:00 Mountain, 11:00 Central, and then 12:00 noon. So I gotta let people know we're talking about noon Eastern Time, so that they can adjust for their time, their time zone. And if you're out in Europe, like some of the people that I have, then you're 5 hours ahead of us, I believe. So it's 5:00 in the afternoon. They say it's 5:00 somewhere, right? So that's about time for them to hit the pub and get that Guinness or Macassin or whichever stout it is that they're drinking. So let's just run another quick commercial before we go, and I'll be back with you in just a second. One moment, people. If your car could talk, it would say call Curvin's Car Detailing Service. It's mobile and they can come to you no matter where you are in Broward County. Give Curvin a call, 954-549-8507, and tell him that Steve sent you. All right, and we're back. See how quick that commercial break was? That's what I'm talking about. So quick you almost caught me drinking my Arizona iced tea. All right, but definitely you guys, if you want to be on the show, anyone that wants to be on the show, go to lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com and just click on book an interview, and it's just that simple. It'll take you to the calendar. You can see what days are available, and you can book it. If you have a book, if you have a movie, a song, whatever you have coming out that you want to talk about, just go ahead and book it. All right. We want to bring the information to the masses. We want to be able to let people know what you have going on. Don't just keep it a secret. If it's a secret, then maybe you shouldn't be in business. But if you definitely want to get as much exposure as possible, come on the show and talk about it. All right. No matter where you are. All right, guys. Check out the website. You're going to see things under the Get Help section. We have things like 211 to help you with your rent, your light bill, different things like that. We also have the suicide prevention hotline, where if you need help, you can click on that and it'll take you out to their website. You can give them a call and they're always there to help you. We also have different things like Feed America and Farm Share. If you want to find where there's a food bank near you, go ahead and click on that, put in your zip code. They'll tell you where they're giving away free food. So many different things are on our website on the Get Help section. Please go ahead and take advantage of it. All right. There is no shame in asking for help. None whatsoever. All right. If you need it, it's out there. There's no shame in it. Do it. Call them up. Whatever you need to do to get the help that you need for you and your family. No shame whatsoever. All right, guys, as always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and do a random act of kindness for a stranger, okay? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace, people. Please visit lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com if you would like to be a guest or advertise on the show. If you're interested in any of the products or services you saw on the show today, or if you would like to be a guest on the show, please visit our website, lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com. Thank you.